Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tippy but I call myself Tippy M here on YouTube. Welcome to another video, guys. I know I look very different. I just decided let me just whip up that wig, put on my makeup, get me cutie, lovely fella, you know. So in this video today, we are going to be speaking about girl stuff. We are going to be speaking about periods. So I decided to do this video because I want to do it for our young ones, the nieces that are growing up, that are very curious as to what is happening with periods and stuff, and also to women of all ages who have who could just improve their monthly cycle, just to have basically if they have any issues, maybe I can share some of my tips that I have, that I use to help me deal with certain things with my cycle, because you all know women go through different things when it comes to their period. So yeah, so I just thought, let me do something for the ladies. This one is just for the ladies. Yeah, so I do hope that we have a discussion in the comment section about things that you could also share that have worked for you, that could maybe help somebody else, So yeah, let's get started with this video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the app that I use to track my period. I use this app. It is called My Calendar. You can get it on the Google Play Store for free. I'll be sure to link it. If I find the link to it, I will link it in the description box, in case someone wants to download the app. It is completely free. Basically, this app tracks my ovulation week, my expected day of my period, and it can also track my symptoms that I'm experiencing throughout my cycle, and also the emotions that I'm experiencing. And this app also has a pregnancy alert should my period be more than 15 days late, and it also has an estimated due date. So this app is very efficient. It has worked for me and I really like it. The nice thing about this app is that I can also make a few little notes on it should I want to add something that is not already on the app. So it's very efficient. It has worked for me and I honestly like it very much. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the products that I use. So can I just share this? The first time when I started my period, I remember my mom used to buy me Kotex pads. Back then, remember when the Kotex packaging was still white? I know that was a very long time ago. Yeah, my mom used to buy me that, and I remember when I was younger, I think that was the only brand that made pads that are designed for young girls. I don't know, I'm not sure about the other brands, but with Kotex, I think Kotex was the only one that had that back in the day. And over the years, I've started to notice that other brands have also they've also introduced pads for young women, for young girls, and I like that very much, because when I had my cycle, there were not many options. And back then, I could be wrong, but back then I remember Kotex being the only brand that I used, but because they had pads designed for young girls, so back then it was the only brand that I used. But over the years, I got older and I wanted to try something different, and I found something that I like very much. This is the brand of pads that I like. These are the Lilith Smart Fix maxi thick pads with wings. So this is the regular ones. Yeah, I've had trouble with pads in general. Most of the pads that I would try would cause irritation and it would be very uncomfortable for me. But ever since I started using these ones, specifically the blue packaging, They have been they're very comfortable. They have worked very well for me. I can't complain. I've never had any troubles with them. I really like these pads, and yeah, I think if you are somebody who suffers from a lot of irritation, you can try these and see if they work for you. Yeah, these I really like. They've worked for me, and they're super comfortable, and they're super absorbent, and I only use the unscented ones because I have very sensitive skin. They do have the scented ones. Just be sure to check. I think the scented ones have flowers on them. I'm not sure. I think so, because yeah, I think that's how you can tell which ones are scented and which ones aren't. If you really not, if you're someone who doesn't like reading the packaging, but I suggest you do, because you might make mistakes. But yeah, these pads are really good. Like, I really like them. Yeah, so one thing I tend to do is I switch between pads and tampons monthly. So for 1 month I'll use pads, and the following month I'll use tampons. I'm kind of wanting to get used to tampons, because I don't know, I just want to try them out. I've been like, when I was younger, I felt like, yo, these things look uncomfortable, but as I grew older, I realized that maybe I could try them. Maybe they could work for me as well, and they honestly have. So I use these two brands. I use these. So these are the Kotex tampons, Total Confidence Super Tampons. There are 8 inside. So these I use during the first few days of my cycle, when I have a heavier flow. Yeah, these are very good. I think they're very good. Kotex really did the things here. I like them, and one thing I like about them is, I don't know if do you guys see this at the bottom? They actually look like that on the inside. Like, each one has a different color. It's just that, okay, I like this. Not that there's anything different about them, but the fact that they have these different colors. So there's a purple one, a blue one, and a pink one. Like, it's very interesting. Like, it's very fun. You get to pick which one you want to wear today. I don't know, I just think it's cute. And it has an instruction manual on the inside on how you put on a tampon, in case you don't know how to use it. I actually learned how to insert one using the instruction manual on the inside. So yeah, I really like them. I like that they have an instruction manual on the inside. So I also like these, the Lillet Smart Fit 16 applicator tampons mini. These are 16 in a pack. I use these ones towards the end of my period. These ones also have a instruction manual on the inside. Yeah, they have an instruction manual. They also, yeah, these ones, because they're minis, they're very small. Let me show you guys. These are very small. They're very small. That's why I use them towards the end of my period, because I think the absorption is very low. Let me just show you compared to the Kotex, so that you can see the sizing. So compared to this one, so this is the Kotex, and then this is the Lillet. So you can see the sizes are very different. The Lillet one is smaller and the Kotex one is bigger. You can see that the Kotex one is bigger in comparison to the Lillets. So in terms of panty liners, I prefer to use panty liners when I'm using tampons, because I don't know, I guess I don't trust my flow, I don't trust my body, so I'm scared I'm going to leak, and I don't want that. So I use a panty liner. This is the brand that I use. This is the Comfytex Cotton Soft Everyday panty liners. I'm not showing you on the front part because it's torn. Yeah, so these are 48 inside, so they give you 40 and then you get 8 free. I mean, you buy it, they said 8 free, so I guess it's 48 inside. These are comfortable. I think I've used these for years, like since my varsity years. and I've really liked them. I enjoy using these panty liners, and I like that they're affordable. So if you're someone who needs something that's affordable, try Comfy Takes because it is very, very affordable. So the third point we're going to talk about is the symptoms that I experience. I wrote them down on my laptop, so let me just take it and put it over here. So I've checked the recurring symptoms, and my symptoms are both physical and emotional. The symptoms are cravings, acne breakouts, headaches. My body would constantly itch, which is weird, I know, but my body itches so much when I'm on my cycle. Body shivers, feeling cold even in hot weather. Diarrhea, cramps, body aches, and gas. Oh, lots and lots of gas. Yo. Painful and itchy breast, as well as nausea. I experience a lot of nausea, and my emotional symptoms are up and down mood swings. I tend to cry a lot because of a small thing, or for no reason at all. Being irritable, feeling very anxious and panicky. This peaks during my cycle. I'm very anxious, I'm overthinking. There's just a lot going on when I'm on my cycle. Feeling depressed and tired, and basically not having the zest for life. Ale. I made some pineapple ale, so I'm just going to... I don't know, is it pineapple ale or pineapple aid? Whatever it is, I made a drink using pineapple. Oh, it tastes so good, but it's a bit sour. Washi! So the fourth point that I'm going to talk about is how to alleviate pain. So for me, the first step I took is I took caution to my diet. So I've noticed that ever since I cut down on dairy products, on my eggs and cheese, the pains have gone down a bit, and I've also cut down on milk, like basically dairy products and meat. So I've made sure to not eat too much meat, and if I can, not eat meat at all. Yeah, and I've noticed that my pain levels have lowered. So if you're someone who suffers from cramps, be sure to just try to cut down, especially on dairy. Cut down on your cheese, eggs, and milk. Especially towards your cycle. If you're somebody who loves dairy, just make sure that towards your cycle, maybe a week before your period starts, just try to not eat any dairy at all and see if you experience any improvements. Another thing that has helped me is eating a lot of veggies, especially green veggies. So if you get the chance, your spinach, your broccoli, your green beans, your lettuce, all your green stuff, all your greens, just be sure to eat a lot of those. They are very, very helpful towards alleviating pain. And also because you're losing blood when you eat those veggies, like they boost your blood a lot, especially for someone. When I was younger, not when I was younger, like a few years back, well, technically I was younger, but a few years back, I had a problem. Whenever my cycle would come, I would feel dizzy, and imagine the whole like 5 days of my period, I would want nothing else but to sleep, and I would sleep so easily. The minute I get a dizzy spell, when I go to bed, I would fall asleep instantly. And this would happen like in the afternoons, in the evenings, like throughout the whole day, and I did not like that. I did take some pills. I think these pills were called ferrous sulfate pills. Yeah, they helped me, but they were not as effective because I don't know, I guess I needed something stronger. So yeah, I started eating my veggies because they are very high in iron. I ate a lot of those, and I can tell you now that I don't get dizzy spells anymore. I never ever got dizzy spells anymore. Yeah, so I think if you're somebody who has low iron or suffers from dizziness during their period, you could try eating veggies and see if it works for you. Another thing that I do is I drink a lot of ginseng tea. This is the one I drink. This is the one I buy most of the time. So I think ginseng tea alleviates pain. I think it alleviates pain. For me, it does. So I think it's good. I buy it at Chinese shops. This one, I think, it's a pack of 12 and it's 6-gram bags on the inside. So let me just show you what they look like. This is what they look like. It's just a sachet with powder inside. I don't know if you've if ukilewa ginger tea, instant ginger tea, that is exactly what it looks like on the inside. And please guys, when you drink ginseng tea, don't add sugar. Please just boil your water, put this in a cup and drink it as it is. I know it tastes terrible, but you get used to the taste eventually. Just don't add sugar, because I don't think it's a good thing to add sugar. I think you should drink it as it is. Yeah, it does work for me. I buy it at Chinese shops. This one, I think I got it for 25 rand, if I'm not mistaken. If udula mafiking, there's a new shop that recently, I think it's recently opened, next to Bombay Cash and Carry. It's called Wagga Wagga, I think. You can get this tea here, and it also comes in a big pack. I think it's a pack of 50. You can also get it there. You can find it there. It's the only place where I found it when it has never been sold out. And yeah, it really does work for me. So yeah, so that marks the end of this video. I really do hope that this video was insightful, and I do hope that I have given tips and tricks that could change someone's life and change someone's challenges in terms of period, in terms of their period. This marks the end of our video. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you have something that you'd like to add, if you have something that you'd like to share as well, please don't be shy to comment down in the comment section. Remember, this video is for women, so whatever that you share, we will gladly accept. We will gladly we'll just use whatever information that we have, and we'll use it towards improving our monthly cycles. Because guys, if you've suffered from period pain, sometimes it just requires you to stop doing whatever you're doing and stay in bed, or to take a painkiller. And you obviously can't take painkillers your whole life. There's a point where you really need to stop. So yeah, I do hope this video was insightful. I do hope you enjoyed watching this video, and please like, comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more of such content. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.